Hello and welcome to another episode of Rufus Eats Cheese. Can anyone tell me what they think these items have got in common? That's right. Fondue! Okay folks, today we are making a fondue. It's the ultimate cheese dish. It's got to be. If anyone knows of any cheese dishes that are better or more cheesy or more pure to the religion of cheese than fondue, then please let me know, because I haven't tried it. So here we have the beautiful Emmentaler, and here we have a lovely piece of Gruyere, reserve Gruyere. Now, you can make a really good fondue with two cheeses, but I've seen quite a lot of recipes with a soft yeast cheese added as well. I was hoping to get some Vacherin, but I couldn't get any, so instead I have the beautiful Brie de Meaux, which is actually behaving quite well. It's not quite escaped yet, but that is a lovely ripe piece of cheese. So we'll put that in. We're not going to put the rind in. We're going to keep it rind free, and it should goo up beautifully in there. Okay, so we've got our recipe up on the side here. I like my fondue with Kirsch, which is a cherry, a spirit made with cherries. Yeah, this little bottle will last a while because you don't need too much of it. I think garlic is an absolute must, but some recipes don't have garlic in. So this recipe today is really how I like to have a fondue, but we're doing something a little extra special today. Today we're going to make the fondue with champagne. I know it's perhaps a little decadent, but it's got to be done. If you're going to celebrate and make fondue, why not make it with bubbly? Okay, you could substitute, by the way, if you've got a depending on your taste. So champagne is quite dry generally. Prosecco, which is the Italian equivalent, that is much sweeter. And then you have options with cava and other sparkling wines. So probably best choose something that you like. If you don't like champagne, it's probably best not to buy a bottle of it and use it. If you like Prosecco, which is going to be a little bit sweeter, which I'm thinking might go quite well with the Gruyere there, because that's a little sweet and nutty. But we will see. So first job is to get these bad boys grated up and take the rind off this and try and cut it into some sort of cubes, but we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so we'll fast forward. Okay, so we've got everything prepped. We have 350 ml of champagne. We have 200 grams of Emmentaler. We have, well, it was 200 grams of Brie de Meaux before I cut the rind off. So I think we'll be flexible on that. And this is 200 grams of Gruyere. Reserve Gruyere. We've also got 2 cloves of garlic, 50 ml of Kirsch, and a little bit of salt, and some pepper. that should be all we need. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna split our garlic clove and we're gonna rub the inside of here. If you can see inside, we're just rubbing, pressing reasonably firmly so that we can get some of the oil and tastiness out. I'm going to rub all the way around the inside of the pan. I think this is probably more tradition rather than necessity, as personally I would have thought just adding it to the food would make just as much difference to your taste buds, but it's kind of nice. I like it as a tradition. Okie dokie, so we have our garlic cloves in there. We are now going to add our pop in our champagne, bubbling away nicely. So we're just going to try and bruise those garlic cloves a little. Want the wine, or in this case the champagne, to take on the flavour of the garlic. So nice and bruised. Oh, it's already starting to smell pretty amazing. Whoever came up with the idea of dissolving cheese in hot wine, genius. Absolute genius. Just genius, really is. This is again extra soft, isn't it? Kind of collapsed a little there. So tasty. A little sniff of this Kirsch. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's starting to warm up now, so let's try adding a little Emmentaler, just a little at a time. We can stir that in. A bit of salt, shouldn't be too much. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper in there. More cheese. Try a little ball of this in there as well. Actually behaved remarkably well. I thought it would misbehave a little. But it's alright actually, it's been good. Okay. Kirsch. Okay folks, what we have in here is a little bit of crazy alchemy. We are going to need something to get the cheese from here into here, and the best way to do that is generally with bread. So I've got here, it's just a shop bought one, but this is a just a rustic sourdough. It should be pretty good. We can pop it into cubes. It would be better if the bread was perhaps a little older, because you could make nice cubes with it. Right, let's try again. Much better. Okay, this is just a sample. So we need one of these, the traditional fonduing device, and let's just give it, this is just a little taste test, because fondue is a wonderful thing, but one thing that's even better with fondue is sharing it with people. So let's just have a little dip, a little stir. Oh my word. Oh, look at that. That's a little piece of heaven right there. Oh, I have to say, I really think that the Kirsch really helps to bring out the flavour and give it that another element, if you like. What could have been just very cheesy is, oh my word. It's just got so much going on. You can taste everything. I personally like to leave the garlic in. Somewhere in here, a little fish about. Whoop. Let's be able to find. We might be able to find, amidst the goo, some garlic to nibble as well. Okay. Let's get this set up properly, and we need to share it.
Any chance I can grab some? No?
Sorry, there's not enough to spare.
Beautiful.
That is good, isn't it? The Kirsch really makes it, doesn't it, I think?
You can taste Kirsch, you can taste champagne. Look at that.
It's pretty good.